So this is Anthro Irish. It's Ireland's only furry convention. I'm a bit of breath because I ran upstairs. Hi, I'm Claire, and come here till I tell you about the time that I got invited to an Irish furry convention in Cork. Yeah, you heard that right. Cork. That's a double bed. I definitely could have brought Alex. He's raging to get the invite. This might surprise you, but there's a furry community in Ireland. An Irish furry community, if you will. And I know what you're thinking.
At first I was a little bit skeptical because you only hear one certain thing. You never ever hear the positive. It's usually a negative that you hear first. So at first I was a little concerned. But the more Louis told me about it, the more I researched myself. I think it's fantastic. This community is beautiful. They're so friendly, so welcoming.
I first discovered there was an Irish furry community when an Irish furry named Ink came onto my podcast to tell me all about it. And this year, Ink reached out again to invite me to Anthro Irish, Ireland's only, at the minute, furry convention. Hi, I'm Claire, and today I'm at the Metropole Hotel in Cork to go to Ireland's only furry convention. Listen, Ireland is increasingly progressive, but we can still be a bit judgmental when it comes to things we think of as a bit weird.
If you think it's weird, yeah, it is weird. We are dressing like giant animals, but I mean, it's fun. So like, everyone's gonna think something's weird, so you might as well have a bit of fun with it.
And Ireland is also pretty small.
Everyone kind of knows each other. Like, I've walked into people who are probably related to me today. Like, that's how small this island is. So the fact that it's growing and nerd culture is, and weird stuff is growing, and getting conventions, getting people more involved is absolutely amazing, because it'll bring more people out of their shell, hopefully.
So I accepted the invitation, very aware that Irish furries have a lot of prejudice to contend with that I was keen not to contribute to. I'm a bit nervous. I'm more nervous probably of putting a camera in people's faces and making them feel uncomfortable than I am of anything else. So, sure look, I bopped off to Cork City at disgusting o'clock in the morning. It's actually too early to talk. I'll talk to you later. I've been driving in silence for 40 minutes. Not even talking to myself or listening to podcasts. 2 more hours and then we're there. I wanted to learn everything there is to know about furries.
One very, very important thing about the fandom is you do not need a fursuit to be a furry. Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Not a rule requirement.
Not a requirement, no.
No. All you have to do is have manners. That's all we ask, please and thank you.
Fursuits.
Fursuits, what are they and why are they awesome? Also, fursuits, why are they awful?
Fursonas.
The magic, how to bring your suit and character to life, and how not to die, health and safety. It's very important.
And more specifically, being an Irish furry.
Hi everyone, welcome. I have one personality trait, and it's the fact that I'm from Cork. How do you know someone is from Cork? Anyone know?
They'll tell you.
They will tell you. So surprise, I'm from Cork.
This is Anthro Irish. It's Ireland's only furry convention. It's in its 3rd year, and this year they have a record number of attendees at 300. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I know nothing about the furry community, but we're going to find out what the Irish furry community is like together.
Before we take off for a wonderful space adventure, I have one final thing to say. You could be anywhere in the world today, but you are here with us in Cork City. And for that, we are incredibly thankful. Prepare for liftoff, and I'm officially declaring Anthro Irish 2025 open. This year's theme was Rebels Space Adventure, mainly because of the Eurovision song Laika Party, about the dog in space and obviously us being furries, animals. Recently there was a furry in space. They brought their fursuit up with them. Now it was just a paw, but still it was still a very important moment in history. Sorry, I had to, it was right there.
So today we are at Anthro Irish, which is, I believe, Ireland's first furry convention. Right now we are all gathered in the hall to get a big group photo together, which is a very common thing that happens at furry conventions.
Everybody in the second row, I would like to ask if you can to be on one knee, and then we'll get the people behind above them and everybody will be in shot, okay? Love it. Okay, I'll save you all your knees now. You can get out.
So we have different events, different kind of events on, like panels and artist alleys for people to sell their goods. But generally, people just come to meet like-minded people and all get together and have a great time.
Throw a bear. No. Throw a bear. Oh my God! Throw the damn fish bear. Oh.
I got into the fandom about 3 years ago. I started off cosplaying, which is dressing up as like characters from shows and stuff like that. And I had mutual friends who also did cosplay, and they were also into fursuiting. And I made a character that I just thought was cool. They said I should make a fursona, which is like an animal character. After I did that, I was just in the fandom. I started making videos. I got a fursuit, and I made loads of friends. So yeah.
This is Cooper. He's literally just me. I actually made the suit. I'm a fursuit maker. I'm a digital artist. I do all the sort. I finished my first fursuit commission like a couple of weeks ago. My fursona is just like a fox. He's a fox. He's got his ears slicked back. He's got hair. His eyes are white because I wear glasses, so he's basically just blind. He likes Hawaiian shirts. Yeah, that's kind of it. Basically, the whole thing is just a love of anthropomorphic animals. It's just a love of that, and it's kind of morphed into its own thing. It has a whole community. It's like very accepting, and a lot of people can like self-express with these characters that they make. And it's full of art, and it's just a really good community, and it's really accepting, and you know, it's just a really nice community. Yeah.
My name's Sandra.
My name's Cream Soda. This fursuit is based off of a drink that I really love. There's this company called Bar, and they make a cream soda that's pink and yellow. So that's where my suit came from.
Yeah. Mine is just based off of Iron Man, like loosely with symbols and stuff. So stay fluffy.
Stay fluffy. We're having a great time at Anthro Irish. We really love it here.
Yeah.
So we'd like it if you could come along too.
My fursona is a piglin from Minecraft. I mainly just wear it to conventions when it's not too hot, because otherwise I just can't cope in the heat. I don't really have too many friends that are into it, but I'm slowly making friends in the community. Just a nice little community where people get together and just dress up as animals.
I'm from up north, so I'm from like mid-Ulster. So I came like 5 hours to get down here. Worth it. My name's Saturn, and I'm a calico cat from space. So that's where the pink and the blue come from. Really, she's just the embodiment of me. Like, she's everything that I want to be and everything that I can't be. And the fursuit was just made for fun. Like, I just wanted one, so I wanted to be a part of sort of what everyone else was doing, looking like I having a lot of fun and stuff. It was my first ever suit that I had ever made.
I love all the detail, even nose piercing.
Yes, it's to match my actual piercings that I have in real life.
Oh, no way.
So that's why I go with like, she is my true Sona, like she is me, I am her.
And you have a really long tail, actually.
Yes.
Is that hard to get used to?
No, not really. It's more of a like hazard for everybody else. Because I don't see it, it's just swinging back there.
Why pick up a Limerick accent?
I'm actually from Cork originally, but everyone says I have an accent from here, I have an accent from there. But originally I'm from Cork. So this suit is my own character. His name is Berry, and he's a character of a species that doesn't exist, obviously. He's a mix of a crow and a protogen. A protogen is more of a robot animal. I knew I already liked protogens, I also liked crows. And then I decided, you know what? What would it look like if a protogen had a beak instead of a visor that was rounded? So I just made that up for my first event. It was just the head and paws. And from there I just kept spiraling. This version of him I've been working on for literal months. But this is like the 5th iteration of the suit. And this suit is meant to mimic a spacesuit since it's a space-themed convention this time. My suit is made out of fleece. It doesn't actually have any fur on it at all. And I've made it so that it's kind of like cosplay. So this is all foam here, and these parts here are 3D printed. I basically made it out of fleece because it was cheaper and quicker to work with. And actually easier to wash as well, because all this can just go into the machine.
One big thing I learned from this convention is that there's a massive community crossover between the LGBTQ+ community, the neurodivergent community, and the furry community. It seems to me that the whole community is based around art. And because the furry community prided itself on being so open and inclusive, it kind of makes sense that really creative individuals from other creative communities flock to the fandom. Two important things you need to know are, first, that they banned full suits at this convention, and that was because it was held in July during the 2 nice days of summer a year, and it was roasting. And overheating is a big danger of fursuiting.
Fursuit etiquette is especially important now because we had issued an advisory on fursuit wearing in con and the hotel. It is very warm today, so we have to put that out for safety purposes. Please be aware of symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. If you are fursuiting, please be extra aware.
We've got an excellent example this afternoon where we've said within the convention space until 4 o'clock, no full suiting because it is very warm and you will run the risk of overheating. Every welfare team in every convention will have somebody during the convention who is rushed in with some form of heat exhaustion, heat stroke.
Every suit is different, right? For me, I know I can only get like maybe an hour in my suit and then I gotta take a break. So there's a company in the furry fandom called EZ Cool Down, and they make cooling vests. So you can get them around your collar, you can get them for your torso and for your back, especially people who are wearing full suits. So it's suits from the top of your head to your toes, but it's all about keeping you cool and comfortable in suit at all times. So between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock today, we are not allowing people to wear full body suits because of the heat. But stuff like this, like what's called poodling, because of the human skin showing, totally cool.
I've got my fan here, and what I like to do is I just put it in there so I can get some air into the suit, and there's no ventilation.
The second thing you need to know then is I was asked to not film people out of fursuit without express consent. Those two things together made filming a little difficult. Not impossible, but not easy. The best panel I went to was Fursuiting 101, where I learned loads.
Welcome to Fursuiting 101. Who here has a fursuit? What are you doing here?
I learned that furries basically can't see, and they also struggle to hear.
Arky, would you step forward, please? Now, I'm going to put my hands out. I want you to tell me when you see my hands. There. And this way. There. So it's basically a box like this. That's what you can see in fursuit. You can't see what's right in front of you. A lot of fursuiters you will see walking around kind of almost with their heads turned to the side. No. You will have a very limited amount of visibility. That means anything that's below here, you can't see. So this is your new worst enemy because they will get you in the crotch every time. And I have done that, and I know you've done that.
So a furry's window of vision is so much smaller than you think it is. And because of that limitation, they have a rule that I quite like.
Never pick up a child, even if an adult asks you to. What do you do if an adult asks you to pick up a child? No. No, make the X signal. No, I won't do that. Just remember, your mobility is impaired, your vision's impaired. If you're trying to pick up a kid and you slip because your hands are slippy and that kid goes crumpling to the ground, that's a terrible experience for everybody involved. So never pick up a child. When is the one situation you pick up a child? When you're going to eat them. No, it's a trick question. You never pick up a child. There is no situation where you pick up a child.
What else did I learn? I learned about handlers.
Handlers can be very helpful, especially when fursuiting in public. They can carry things for you. So we talked about water and long straws, they can do that. Or if you meet someone on a public suit who is maybe acting in the wrong way or, you know, being aggressive towards you or something, they can help get you out of that situation into a safe space. One thing to say is if you get into a difficult situation with somebody and you don't have a handler, one of the first things is if you can't get yourself out of the situation, take your head off. People act very differently when they have no head. When you've got no head, when they're facing you face to face rather than facing a cartoon dragon. But I will say that the vast majority of public suiting experiences I've had have been amazing. You know, people generally react really well to it. You'll have a lot of fun. People of all ages love it. So don't be afraid to get out there and have fun. Make sure to reward your handler appropriately. I mean, these people spend hours following you around, carrying water, straws, getting you out of trouble. Make sure to say thank you in an appropriate way.
Yeah, my name is Alex. One of my best friends is a furry, and I'm going to be his handler. So yeah, so I have to know everything about it.
I am James. He's going to be my handler when I get my fursuit. I'm after bringing him along with me. This is his first fur convention. I've known him the longest out of all of my friend group, and I just know he'll do the right thing if ever I get into any trouble or if I start to overheat or if just warning me about the surroundings.
Yeah, like since I have to help him with much stuff because of his paws, so like I basically help around, and of all the friends he has, I'm the only one that he can apparently trust, so I'm honoured with that.
You'd never know really how people are going to react if you tell them you're a furry. Some people accept you, some others might be sceptical at first. It's hard to tell how they'll react once you tell them. I knew he was going to accept me for being all this.
I learned that the suits are really expensive.
A fursuit is a big investment. I mean, for fursuits these days, even for partials, you're talking 4 figures. I keep telling people at work that one day I'll turn up in my most expensive suit and impress them. Haven't dared yet. One day.
And I learned about suit voices.
Some fursuiters speak, others don't. Do what feels right to you, and that may change. I was a silent suitor until I got to ScotiaCon in 2022, and finally I found my fursuit voice.
And now you can hear me running around like this, causing chaos from left to right.
I'm Azakir. I'm very yellow. I'm a fluff dragon. I like to cause chaos and host things at conventions.
More and more I found the fursuit voice coming out when I'm not wearing a suit. The fursuit and the person are becoming the same.
So this is Anthro Irish. It's a furry convention. It's where people like me who like to get dressed up in costume and act a little crazy for a couple of days come together to share our interests and just be hecking crazy. I guess if you think when we were all young and we all saw our cartoons and we wanted to be those characters, and some of us never really lost that. I really love being a dragon. I get to act kind of all crazy and hyper and have a load of fun with people. It's just great to see everybody smiling. You're welcome!
I also went to an Irish language panel, which was really more of a circle choral, and nobody was in suit there, so I couldn't film any of it. And there was a couple of international furries there who didn't actually speak Irish, but just wanted to hear other people speak it. So it was a bit different to what I was expecting, but it was nice to just sit around and chat to people a little bit about their hobby through Irish. And I did get to chat to the host in suit after. Half a step back. There we go. Okay.
The ears don't help.
So tí gweith.
Tí gweith go tá tú.
An bhfuil gaeilge agad?
Tá cúpla focail agam. Níl mé lífa ach tá mé gléirm ag scoilge, yeah.
Tá gaeilge agad, agus actually tá tú ag déanamh píosa beag gaeilge sa community furry níl sam chuna sé sin rá.
A rare tá crocol chórá goin a scoilge agus bhí muid ag caint cúpla focail le chéile. Agus bhí sé an spree bhí sé agus bhí sé an táhachtach, is rud an táhachtach ag caint a scoilge agus sin é.
Bhí mé ann agus bhí sé ionach. Agus tá grúpa Telegram acu freisin ceapam Furries le gaeilge. Tá sé sin ionach?
Grúpa gaeilge Arlín freisin, agus ionach freisin, ceapam.
Tá cúpla Furries ag déanamh iarracht píosa beag gaeilge a cachlachtú le chéile.
Ar an Idirlín, le chéile. A rís tá sé an táhachtach, cúpla focail gach lá sin é.
Gur míle mágad.
Gur míle freisin agus tá fáilte rót an seo Anthro Irish 2025.
Gur míle mágad. Throughout the convention, Ink was showing me stuff. Through all these different things that Ink was showing me, I was getting this really in-depth understanding of the community and the trends and the in-jokes and what they like.
This is an Itabag ITA and it's got a display for pins. It's not like a regular bag, it's a cool bag, you know. That's the Lewis pin, because I love the Lewis. The Cork train, because up the rebels. Does not play well with others, because cat persona, it's funny, right? The Good Boys Club, it's a very common thing here in the furry fandom. It's kind of cool. And Cork, because, you know, I'm from Cork. You'd never know I'm from Cork. This one is very, very special. So a couple of years ago, a dear friend of mine, Finlay Fox was his name. He passed away in 2021. It's the reason why our mascot rebel is a fox is because of Finn. The last song to be played of Anthro Irish is Dreams by the Cranberries in memory of Finn. The first year we did the convention was for the Irish Blood Transfusion Services, or the IBTS. That's because Finn was a member of the IBTS. So everything we do here, we always have Finn in the back of our minds. That's the Itabags. They're very common in the fandom.
Hello, my name is Neo, or Hazel. My human name is Hazel. I'm also from Cork.
This is my version of my Itabag. Of course, I have my non-binary pins, I have some fandom pins. I got this as a joke at MCM London because I couldn't help myself. I like to think it's a little bit accurate. I'm a little bit of a horror fan. This is James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2. Okay. And then the opposite side of the spectrum, I have Sanrio's Kuromine right next to him because I am the entire spectrum. My personality in a bag. So in the furry fandom, badges are seen as like a passport of sorts to identify people because we don't use our human names. So we use our character names like Ink, for example. So you can identify someone by their badges. This one here is a combination of two things. So this piece here was drawn by my friend Fig, or Figgy does art, with a caption, "Please be patient, I'm just a little cat," because this weekend I'm very busy and I'm being asked lots of questions and I'm going to get overstimulated. So I've used this so much. People ask me questions, I go, "Just a little cat." Actually, some attendees gifted me some really cute cat stickers this morning. And then here I have Caution Cheese Thief, because I love cheese. Cheese is not safe around me, I will devour cheese. This one here was made by the wonderful Arky. It's a combination of the old Wee meme for like, "Please do not the cat," and it's originally an orange cat. But this drawing was drawn by the Irish artist Baileys. And it's just funny because I don't like being touched. So I have "Please do not the cat." And then this is my own badge for the convention. And when you go to a con, all the attendees have badges like this. This is my picture of my persona, this is Ink. So underneath that then is the character's name, so which is Ink. The person's duty within the convention, so director for myself, you get things like con ops staff, Fursuit lounge volunteer, and then the year of usage. So that way you know what year is the convention, I suppose, the event. So that also means I cannot use this next year and I couldn't use it last year either. It's exclusive to this year. So this is our sticker wall because furries love stickers. In 2023, we made this big poster, which currently actually lives under my bed during con time, by the way. So for example, here, you have Fursuiting Lady Net's first panel. She came back to us then last year and put a sticker here again. And over in the corner, just over here, watching everybody, is Ink. So, and like Jesus over here on this side, I saw that. So, nothing escapes Ink.
Now, obviously I didn't want to go all the way to Cork and not try on a fursuit. And Ink was gracious enough to let me try on Ink's head and paws. For some reason, my camera decided to start filming in slow motion at this point. So luckily, I have some backup footage, but you'll have to excuse the sound.
Put your hands like this, like flat out like that. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. So, stand shoulder width apart, your feet down like this. Okay. And then put your fingers like this. So you have your thumb, these two together, this one and this one like that. Okay? This is why handlers are very helpful because you can do this. Ta-da! Oh, hang on. I could even give you my Ink badge temporarily. You can temporarily bleed me. Ta-da! Ink's movement is this. So you put your hands up like this. I do a big heart.
Oh yeah,
big heart. Yeah.
It's all about the movements that you put to it. Be big in your expressions. Have a think about what your standard poses may be. Arky, Doran, what are your standard poses? There you go.
Oh, look at you! It's Ink. And it's Ink. There's two of them. There's too many of us.
Thank you so much. It's been so much fun coming here.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh. Oh, it's hard to hug with the head on.
Yeah.
Some of the most interesting tidbits for me from the convention were around the mechanics of fursuiting. Like the fact that people in fursuits are barely able to hear or see you, or that they need super long special straws to be able to drink water, which they need to do to avoid overheating.
Have a long straw. These are not standard straws. They're long straws that can fit right into your muzzle. Minks and cons sometimes have them on supply, but don't always. Handlers can carry them for you.
There's way more to it than I thought there was. I noticed there was a really big focus on consent. Consent to be touched, to be photographed, to be videoed.
Respect personal space of everyone, respect consent. No means no. All is well if we are all well.
All that put together did make me feel like it was quite a safe space. And I liked that because to me, a lot of the furries seemed quite young. Now, maybe I'm just old. 2 people so far have said that I was their childhood, watching my YouTube sketches on YouTube, and then said that made them feel really old. It makes you feel really old. In case you were wondering, that is why I did not head to any of the parties. Instead, I followed this rule from the first panel that I went to.
6-2-1 rule. Please, 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 6 hours of sleep a night, 2 meals a day, and at least 1 shower per day. Do not be a stinky, musky husky. Please, please. Please, please, please.
I was not a musky husky. And I washed my paws throughout.
Please wash your paws.
Sure, listen, sure, look, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's for them. Do you know what I mean? And they really love it. And, I almost forgot, they raised over €1,000 for the homeless charity they were partnered with. That's pretty amazing. Tickets for next year's convention just went on sale, and I'll put the link down below in the description, but I might already be too late on this one.
Tickets go on sale for next year in early October 2025, because this year we sold out in 11 minutes for general sale, and then the following week we were so fast with tickets that we crashed Eventbrite. So you're getting lots of notice this time around. Sneak peek, sneak preview. Next year's theme is Rebels Pirate Party, and we're once again back in the Metropole Hotel. We're going to expand actually, so it's going to be the biggest ever event we're going to have.
If you like this video, there's some behind the scenes footage up on my Patreon and an extended cut where you see much more of the interviews from the different furries and the different people involved in the convention. Get a much more experiential look, less of me talking. Subscribe for more videos about Ireland and Irish culture. If you like my cardigan, I sell them on my website. Buying merch is a good way to support the content if you like it, and it gets you something physical to slay in. Or you can become a patron or a YouTube channel member to get exclusive behind the scenes and extra content. If you like this video, then I think you're gonna like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Sure, I'll see you in the next one. Slán slán.